Hey there, good to see you. Meteorologist Ryan Weekman here in the WTOL 11 Weather Center. Are you enjoying it? I just stepped outside for a few minutes. That warm up, as advertised, feels fantastic outside, and we expect this to be the warmest day of the year so far. We are well on track, recording this just before noon. 57 degrees in Toledo, close to 70 just off to our south, and with that air rushing our way, no surprise why we're expecting this to be so warm. We've got a new tool we're going to use here in the WTOL 11 Weather Center. Let's use our little weather card here. We're going to show you exactly what's happening. This is really fun because we can put some illustrations on here. We can also see what's happening during severe weather events. But this is what I'm talking about with that southerly wind. That air is going to be moving in and showing up in a big way for us when it comes to our forecast. Now, as far as radar goes, still not a whole lot going on. I expect the rest of today for your evening plans, everything's going to be completely dry and quiet, but shift your attention a little bit more to the west. This is that area of low pressure. All of these showers, everything that you're seeing here along the Front Range in Denver, everything down towards Albuquerque and in the Four Corners region, this is that area of low pressure that is going to make some big changes into our weather pattern over the next 24 to 48 hours. It's the reason why it's going to warm up. Also the reason why we're going to get some showers, even some spring thunderstorms potentially as we go into our Saturday forecast. I put a couple things on the map here so you can see it. There's the center of the low coming out of the Rockies right now. What you're seeing, these arrows on here, this is the jet stream, and this is what's causing this area of low pressure to get stronger and stronger. Think of it just like a top. If you ever played with that as a kid with a string tied around it and you pull the string, makes the top spin faster. Well, it's exactly what's happening here in our atmosphere. And we're seeing these winds now starting to overspread parts of the Midwest, shift things a little bit further towards the east, and that low is picking up moisture from the Gulf and picking it up, and notice it's heading up to the north. In fact, we're already seeing our first little area of thunderstorms that has just developed here. This is not severe, but you're starting to see things happen. This little area of thunderstorms right near Springfield, Missouri, into northern Arkansas. And as this line gets bigger and bigger through the afternoon, it's going to mean some big time trouble as it approaches the Mississippi River over the course of today. Look at the severe weather outlook. We're talking about some of the highest chances for severe weather that we've seen so far this season. Basically a severe weather outbreak from Chicago, Memphis, all the way back into Iowa. And if you look at this a little more closely, you'll see the tornado probabilities with this are maxed out from St. Louis down towards Memphis, all these areas in red. And if you see little hatch marks here, that means the Storm Prediction Center thinks some of these tornadoes not only are going to be strong, but long lasting as well. So that's obviously something that we're going to keep in mind and watch for very closely. Not going to impact us in that way. All right, just to be clear about that. But obviously that's going to be the kind of kickoff, if you will, of spring severe weather season. We haven't had a lot of those sorts of setups this year. At least the ones that we've had have been fairly rare and isolated. Let's watch our hour by hour forecast as I put the clock into motion. Here's that line of showers and thunderstorms erupting by about 8, 9, 10 o'clock for tonight. Notice nothing here. If you want to go out, get some ice cream, want to go to the barbecue, enjoy some time outside, you have absolutely all night to do it, and things are going to stay pretty warm because of a southerly wind. Lows tonight are probably only in the 50s and 60s. As I put the clock forward a little bit further, here's tomorrow morning now. This is where you're going to hear some rumbles of thunder, so something to keep in mind for you. There you see those scattered showers, may wake up that pot of coffee, and things are a little bit dark off on the horizon, and you hear that rumbling. That's the reason why. Most of the day tomorrow, though, in between these two rounds of showers, I think we're going to have a lot of dry time tomorrow. So get out, soak it up, enjoy it. Might be a little bit breezy. I got you. Could see wind gusts potentially even over 40 miles an hour. But it's worth it when temperatures will be in the 70s, right? By the evening hours, more widespread showers, maybe a few thunderstorms return. I have a hard time believing that we're looking at a big severe weather threat tomorrow, simply because of the way the atmosphere is set up. We're kind of in an area here, I think further to the south is where that severe weather may be a little bit more likely for tomorrow. May notice those joints aching a little bit more as well. This is one of those classic deep, low pressure systems coming into the Great Lakes. That's part of the reason why you'll feel those aches, and also why those winds are going to get so gusty. It's blustery today. bigger winds, as we were saying, over 40 miles an hour for tomorrow as the system moves. There you see it, into the Great Lakes. So let's watch those hour-by-hour temperatures here, and we know they're going to continue to climb. Starting off today, they were in the 30s. Here at noon, they're right at about 60 degrees, and all indications are we'll continue to rise till we get towards the mid-70s by this afternoon. Told you tonight, doesn't cool down a whole lot, does it? No, 50s and 60s on the map as you're waking up means it'll be an incredibly warm, maybe like an early May feeling outside tomorrow morning. Get out, enjoy it. I know sometimes it's a Saturday, you want to sleep in, but you might really love the way that it feels, and then that gives us an easy jumping off point to get to those highs back to 70 for Saturday. A little more pedestrian 50s on Sunday and Monday. Jump back up into the 60s Tuesday, Wednesday. We're not done with the warm weather there. You can see our full 10-day forecast. Things are largely above average. Dries out a little bit for St. Patrick's Day, as you can see. That first day of spring, chance for some scattered showers there as things turn maybe a little bit closer towards normal, not quite as well above average for the tail end of this 10-day forecast. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday, great weekend ahead, and enjoy some of this amazingly warm weather. Take care. Have a great day.